Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Jets.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Now a college star here in Tennessee, Cordero Patterson. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Kaepernick now on first down. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. On first down, Patterson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. Past the 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. And they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
complete.
Okay, after those first two drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss loss of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
This one left side caught by Patterson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
New York.
Kaepernick to throw again. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jets, nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kaepernick. The quick slant caught. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Cordero Patterson taking it in. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Kaepernick.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. And they'll let the quarterback keep him here on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Kaepernick's
The
pass.
reception good for 7. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On third down, it's Patterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
At their own 12-yard.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership, by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down now, it's Henry. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to it, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
At the 39-yard.
New York ready to go again offensively. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly gave it an attempt. They had a diminutive receiver like this running through the land of giants in the middle of the field, but they couldn't find enough room to get him the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. He finds his target. It's Crowder. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Titans.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They're going to start to drive here on the ground with Patterson. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Kaepernick's pass.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now Kaepernick. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal, New York.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw is Kaepernick. This pass caught at the 4. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
The kick is
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
at their own 25-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd and short.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line. And now will they use a timeout? Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. 6 seconds to go until halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Henry on the handoff.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
They'll run it again with Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Derrick Henry. That's good.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
5
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They're going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Again, it's Henry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. They'll run on first down. Patterson. And he'll get 3 up to midfield.
Play to the running back. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Chris Herndon.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And able to connect with Barrios. And a loose football.
Pass complete. Fumble on the
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
The Jets, first down.
Kaepernick now on first down. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Kaepernick to throw again. That's into the hands of Pascal. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Titans now. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackled at the 20.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Brian Poole, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Unbelievable.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
Harold Patterson.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Jets.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Kaepernick's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Again, it's Kaepernick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Kaepernick again to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion?
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Cordero Patterson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He'll drop to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
At the 30-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another tight.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Titans are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.